Check out that old fender cover. Anyway guys, I thought I'd give you an update on the LS standalone harness. I'm taking my time. I want to get it right the first time. So basically I got most of the wires out that I don't need, and there's a lot less here. See that pile of wires and the big old original fuse block that I won't be using, and this pile of tape and this split tubing stuff. But anyway, there's a lot less here now and a lot more simple. Just all the critical important stuff. Here's a diagram. I want to thank Puppet Kicker. That's his channel name for this awesome diagram. He recently put a LS in his '84 Chevy truck, and he did a really good video series on his harness build, and I've been watching those, and I learned a lot from that and kind of got me in the right direction. But this is a diagram that he kind of put together on his video, and I just kind of copied it all down and did some tweaking of my own on it. Some time later, thought I'd update you guys once again on the harness. I have removed all the wiring and sensors that are not needed in my application. There they are, all the connectors, and there's the big pile of wires. But anyway, that's a lot. That's like almost half of the wiring I started with. And here's what's left. The important stuff. 2 oxygen sensors, the 8 injector wires, the crank position sensor. Some of them I'm not sure which one is which, but this is all the important stuff here. And a lot less up here. I epoxied all the open holes where the wires were that I took out. I epoxied them all so that no water gets in there. That was recommended by the guy who set up this website. So that's what I did, and that turned out pretty nice. See, there's just a whole lot less wires. Some of these are ones that are going to go right to my dash, tack, different stuff like that. And then, you know, your hot battery and your switched battery and all that kind of stuff. So now I just got to tape this back up. I'm not going to tape it fully. I'm just going to, like, you know, just kind of to keep it together for now, and then finish up here putting my 2 fuse boxes on, wiring those 2 up in my relays, and then I'll finish taping it up. I was thinking about reusing this old wire loom, but it's kind of brittle, and it would be nice to have some fresh stuff on there, and it's cheap. It's like $5 for 10 feet of it, so it'll look nice with some fresh covering on there. So that's the plan. Before I get it all taped up, though, I'm gonna set all the sensors on the engine and you know, route it as clean as possible. I don't have the engine yet. Hopefully this week I'll go and pick it up. Okay, so I got all my sensors, plugs, all identified and labeled. And to do that, I just simply trace the wires back to the computer connector, and let's just do an example. Let's say number 21 on the pin connector, number 21 on the green. So you go to your green computer connector chart and you go to 21, camera, come on, and vehicle speed sensor, high signal. That's what I was doing to label each and every one of these. I got all my power wires cut free. Fuel injector 1357 will be all soldered together into one fuse. Fuel injector 2468 will be soldered together into one fuse on the keyed fuse block. Both the coil wires will be soldered together into one fuse on the keyed fuse block, and same with the driver and passenger side O2 sensors and the MAF sensor. Well, I finally got the LS after 2 weeks. Yesterday night I went to the guy's house that's selling this, and we both got this engine pulled out in 4 hours. Got this thing pulled out, and then today took this minivan over there and stuffed it in the back. I got the front accessories, cover, starter, and here's the engine. It's really clean. It's got a lot of new parts like the water pump. Everything's just really clean. It was from a Southern truck. It's got 706 aluminum heads. Just a nice engine for what I paid for it. It's got the drive-by-wire, which I'll be keeping because it's a pretty simple setup, even though it sounds intimidating. And just all the goodies that an LS would have. Good iron block. Block's pretty good. Still has some of the black paint on it. And of course I'm gonna clean it up and paint it. I was thinking about Chevy orange, but I'm just gonna paint it the colors that an LS came from originally. The block's gonna be black, and then these are gonna be polished up, this aluminum, nice and shiny, and then the valve covers silver, all cleaned up, because that's just a lot of gunk on there. This one's clean, but that's kind of what it'll look like when it's all cleaned up. This will get all cleaned up, probably painted, and then this will be all nice and clean, and I'll probably paint this Vortec thing yellow to match the truck. I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but this truck is going to go back the original colors it was. It's going to go back white and yellow, two-tone, just to give it that really original look. All the badging is going to be original. Everything is going to be as original as looking as possible on the outside. These rims are going to be painted white, like they would originally be from the factory. And then for the newer subscribers that don't know how the truck was originally, it was white. The roof was white to this point. This was yellow, so that's staying. I don't have to paint anything on that. And then it was white from this point to this point, and then this was yellow. So that's how it would be originally. That's how it's gonna go. And so the idea is everything on the outside totally original looking, even the 350 emblem. I was considering a LS 5.3 emblem. They have like the same size little square emblems to stick on there, but I'm not giving anything away. It's going to be completely stock on the outside. And then when you pop the hood, firewall is going to be yellow. I kind of like the black, but I think I'm going to go back yellow. I'm not entirely sure. Don't write it down or anything. It'll either be repainted black or yellow. Actually, you guys, I want to hear your opinions on that. Drop them in the comments if you've watched the video to this point. Drop them in the comments, your opinion. White or yellow. Hopefully you guys won't witness any disasters here. I'm just using some ratchet straps. 4 of them on there, but still it's kind of sketchy. And don't try to lift up an engine with ratchet straps that are not very heavy duty.
just gotta know what it looks like in that truck.
Alright, I just had to drop it in there to see what it looked like. It's not in the exact spot it's supposed to sit, but just wanted to get a general idea. I don't think these manifolds are going to work, or at least this one. I've seen people mix match them to, you know, put a different one on this side and then keep this one, because this side will definitely work, I think. I'll have to either way, if I get different header or manifolds, or get headers off a Camaro, which those work, either way I'm gonna have to build a different sort of clutch linkage, because the original kind bolted to the block, which is not gonna work that way. So have to do something about that. But otherwise, everything's looking really good. Got plenty of, well, I shouldn't say plenty, but got room for my booster and everything, and even the pan. Check out my t-shirts on Teespring. I'll put a link in the description. I'd be honored if somebody wore one of those around. And I'll be doing a t-shirt giveaway soon. I'll give away one of them t-shirts. That'll be coming up soon, within the next few weeks, hopefully. Stay tuned. Many more on this coming up in the future. See ya.